All right, it's Neko Smoke. Welcome back to another episode of We Watched. We doing Kaleidoscope. Today is the green episode, man, and I'm here with, my two friends, my two guys. They in the silly mood right now. Avery Brown hit us with a legendary joke. Introduce yourselves, brothers.
Oh man. Oh, what's up, everybody? This is Mr. Avery Brown, and we having a good time.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Keiz Ali,
Oh,
man, and I am ready for tonight's episode. I am ready.
Yeah, man. Well, let's get right into it, man. I need to know this first before we really get into the episode because Keys was griping and bitching last episode. I
he
need to know.
was.
I need to know something first.
What's
What
up?
did you hate about this episode?
What did I hate about the episode?
Yes.
The One Direction tickets that got the
Um.
THC gummies in. Like One Direction gets the THC inside the gel. That's all it takes. That's
Yeah.
why.
Cause I was wondering, like, the way they just slid those tickets in there, like,
One
I'm
Direction.
like, what?
I should have checked and see if there were good seats. Where they're like $35 tickets. Like,
Right.
So
Right.
from
Oh,
watching the first two episodes, and you know me, I'm a little bit ahead, but there's a lot of Easter eggs that they put in this that some make sense, some don't make sense. And I'm glad you brought up the One Direction ticket because they wasn't a group in 2016. And
oh,
it was 24 years earlier.
wow.
So it's the wrong date and time. You know what I mean? They
no,
wasn't
it was 7 years earlier, fam.
Oh yeah, 7 years earlier. My bad.
Stop watching episodes before us, Nico.
My bad. It was 7 years beforehand. But One Direction wasn't a group then. They had broke up a year earlier.
That's
People,
crazy.
Wow.
people was bitching and griping about that. I was like, man, they just making fun, man.
I didn't get the point of the tickets. I was like, who the fuck is One Direction? Like, what was so great about them?
I knew who they were, but I was just like, because I paused it and I was like, this is One Direction. I'm like, nobody in their right mind would even let you, whether you getting some gummies or not. I'm like, One Direction tickets, really?
What tickets is
Like,
it gonna take, Avery Brown, for you to sneak the THC inside
anybody
the
else, but some freaking one. Give me some J. Cole tickets. I will give the whole gummies out myself.
I go through that motherfucker with the gummies for that.
I'm like, hey, you want some gummies? You want some gummies? I got in front row J. Cole tickets.
I'm in there.
Nah,
Hey, it's Halloween, goddamn it, trick or treat.
Right. So to give a quick recap on the episode, for those out there that have watched it, if you haven't watched it, spoiler alert.
One Direction
So
tickets
they
get it done.
Yeah, One Direction tickets get it done. It's 7 years prior to the first episode, Yellow, that we watched. We get to know a little bit more about Leo and Stan's, friendship.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Them in prison, and you kind of get to know more about Stan, like kind of figuring out why the hell he was in prison.
Yeah.
And you get to you get a little taste of Stan and Judy's relationship, and then my man, I forget his name every time.
You talking about
Douchebag.
the boyfriend? That's my
Yeah,
boy
yeah.
Bob.
Yeah, Bob.
That's my boy Bobby.
Man, well, Bob's a
Still
douche.
Nah, Bob's
being
a
a
douche.
douche.
Bob's a
Still,
douche. I'm not Team
Yeah.
Bob anymore. After this episode, I'm no longer Team Bob. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm out. That was some fuck shit he
of
did.
course.
That was
Of
some fuck
course.
shit he did, man. It was
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
shit.
man.
It
That's
was.
fucked
It really
up. Yeah,
was.
man. You kind of figure out, their relationship and stuff, and how they trying to protect each other, and they come up with a plan to escape. And
Fam, hold on 1 second. One thing that you're blowing past is the nigga name ain't Leo in this episode. The
That's
nigga
true.
name is Ray, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah,
Ray.
that's his real name. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
But I
You
was looking for a second there.
you learn Leo's name is not really Leo; it's Ray,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and you know why he changed his name to Leo. At the end of the episode,
Yeah.
but they devise a plan to break out because Ray finds out that he has Parkinson's.
Did we see Parkinson's in the first episode though? Like in the yellow episode, was there any traits of his hands shaking or seizures or any of that shit?
No, not really.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Not really. But
is that gonna be one of those like things they throw out there that we not gonna fucking see ever again? That this nigga got Parkinson's though?
Nah. Because I went forward. Yes, you do see it.
Thank you, Fairy God. Thank you, Fairy Godfather. Please tell
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
So nobody was tripping over the nails at sim cars though.
That was fire.
That was so genius. Man. I was like that. The way
I thought it was cool.
Slid them on his hand like that was great.
Come on, Keiz. Tell us why it was bad.
Time the fuck out.
Tell us why it was bad.
Everybody in this damn chat has dated a woman or known a woman. If it could be your mom's, your auntie, to get nails, right? Them motherfuckers do not slide off that easy, fam. She slid them bitches off like some panties, fam. It was like, yo, this is wow. And then the sim cars were inside the nail. Who she go to get them nails done, fam? I gotta know because mom already need her nails done. Like I gotta know what the fuck was going on with these nails.
I don't know. They just press on nails, fam.
They had to be pressed on nails. Yeah,
bitches will slide on nails
because them things came off like little squares. They just
they just plop 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 plop.
I was like,
nigga, they slid.
I was like, wow, this is crazy.
He wanted to marry that broad too. I'm sorry, but I got a lot of shit I gotta pop off about this episode.
Nah, he did.
Let me get
through. Hold on, let me get through the recap first, and then we'll dive in. So they devised a plan to break out of jail.
Mm-hmm.
Stan gets some shrooms, put it in the food. I, as a person who's taken shrooms before, I never tripped like that at all. But that's another story for another day.
We gotta know that story. Next Monday on Ali and Smoke.
yeah. I tell y'all on a different platform.
Yeah, anyway, the people need that story.
We need that story, man.
Yeah, man. Anyway, you know what I mean? He gave the whole mess hall shrooms and shit in the food.
Man,
they freaking out, having a good fucking time.
I mean,
so, and not everybody, because it was the guy with the Tekashi 6ix9ine face that was crying out on the
right. Table. He was having a whole breakdown. Then there was 4 guys massaging each other, having like a mini orgy.
That was wild.
Man. That was wild.
Weird part about that, right? The guy in the back had nobody touching him. So why the fuck was he getting off?
Right. It was just the feeling. He was feeling it.
He was feeling it, man. And
he was gone. Boy, he was gone.
Yeah. Stan cut himself to get into the infirmary.
I'm not doing that.
Ray.
Never.
And, yeah, man. They got out the handcuffs and shit. They was about to break out. But Stan, who only had 6 months left, which it didn't make sense for him to break out.
Can we talk about it now? Can we stop here and talk about the pussy?
Yeah,
this is fucking trash. Ain't no broad and on this good green earth gonna make me want to skip jail with 6 months left because you run around with Bobby, fam.
Hey,
this whole thing was about Bobby. He wasn't gonna slide if it wasn't for Bobby, fam.
That's why Bobby's trash.
No, that's why he stands trash, man. If Bobby can bag my bitch, Bobby can have my bitch, fam.
Yeah, man, but everybody ain't built like that, fam. He thought this was his queen. This is his queen going in.
So you sliding out. You've been in jail. I don't know how many years they had stand down, but you've been in jail for X amount of years, right?
Yeah.
And you got 6 months left. And what was Shorty name? I think I wrote it down. Judy gonna make you slide on 6 months?
Hey man, if that's your queen, fam, he was thinking crazy.
If that was my queen, she won't be with Bobby, fam. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, he been in there for a while, fam. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was ready to get out.
He wanted to like give it up at a Mets game too. He wanted to actually premiere him at a fucking Mets game.
Yeah,
he had a whole plan for this shit.
Yeah,
nah, for sure, man. And
Stan moved to the list for me, fam. I'm sorry.
They was about to escape, and then a guard came. They heard a guard, and you know what I mean. Stan kind of like, nah, fam, I can't do this. But he did the right thing though. He distracted the guard. Ray got up out of there, and you know he got into the the doctor's car.
Dr. Wagner.
Yeah, got in the doctor's car. Got the fuck up out of there, man. Had no clue till a couple days later. The nigga slid out of there. You know what I mean? And then go ahead.
Fam, y'all can talk about the seizure. Like my nigga fell off the top bump. I ain't laughing at the seizure.
That nightmare he was having fam.
What's going on, Abe?
I was like, first of all, we're already in the bunk bed, so you should have just slept on the bottom because you already having tremors and shakes. You need to sleep on the bottom bunk. What is wrong with you?
He been in there 17 years, man. He got a top bunk. Like, come
Right.
on, G.
Yo,
Like,
yo, fam. Why
know
y'all?
your brain ain't together. You need to sleep on the bottom.
He just found out his brain ain't all together.
Hey.
Like,
My boy, you just have one seizure, one tremor, and have Parkinson's, my boy.
Your hands shaking like this all day.
Nigga praising God.
Like you got a tambourine in your hand, like 24/7. You need to go sit down on the bottom bunk. Anybody who's ever slept on a bunk bed, you know, if you have a problem cousin or whatever, sister, brother, whatever, if they are a problem child, problem cousin, sleep on the bottom. Because we don't know what you. If they pee the bed, you better sleep on the bottom.
You sleep on the bottom.
Because that stuff seeps through.
Neko Smoke ain't never been on the bunk bed. You don't understand.
First of all,
Nico, now I know you've been on the bunk bed.
Yes, I have.
You never sleep on a bunk bed. You don't know.
All right, nigga.
Then you grew up in New York. Am I? Hello?
Yeah,
okay.
I did. Yeah,
yes,
we had a bunk bed, nigga.
Who slept on the top bunk? Time out.
I did.
What kind of problem? You ever fell on the top bunk, fam?
Have I fell on the top bunk? Yes, yeah. I fell on the top. So, all right, quick story. I have a yellow Fisher Price chair in my house that I had since I was a baby.
Mm-hmm.
In the house, for some reason, that chair was in the right spot because I fucking rolled off the damn bed and I hit the chair. Stopped me from slapping the floor, fam. I'd have been done for, fam.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I like fell on the chair. Mm-hmm. I kind of looked around like, what the fuck just happened? Got my ass right in the bottom bunk with my brother.
Fam, yeah. The reason hilarious. I brought up falling off the bunk bed is he ain't had no scratches on his face, no head trauma,
nothing.
No nothing, fam. There's too many loopholes in this shit, man. I know y'all say don't pay attention to everything, but come on, fam.
But even with that, I think because he was already, I think Ray, Leo, whichever name you want to call him, he was really traumatized in this episode, to be honest. I mean, he noticed how many times he kept trying to write the letter to his daughter and stuff, and he could never find the right words.
He was going through it, man.
Yeah, like
you probably scared of
finding out you got Parkinson's.
Yeah,
been in prison for 17 years.
Yeah,
we don't know how much longer he got.
Right.
So and that's with his life and in jail. So he's
right.
like, damn, I got to do something.
And he beefing with the Peckerwoods.
Yeah,
right.
Forget about the Pete Wood. Forget about Pete Wood.
All right, so if y'all really want to talk about something, fam, of all the fucking gang names, all the gang names, you gonna be named the Peckerwoods? I'm not scared of nobody named the Peckerwoods, fam. Get the fuck out of here. Yo,
like people like a bird or something.
That's why when Stan got hit with the roller, fam. Like that nigga just took it like, yo, fam, whatever, man. You a Peckerwood. Like that's what you got.
Right.
That's how you got Peckerwood.
Like I'm a Peckerwood, son. Like, no, that's not scary at all. You actually sound like a clown. That ain't scary.
That shit was crazy.
They came in the kitchen surrounding him, and Ray, yo, the way he looked, like either you gonna do something or you gonna kill him, and he just stared at him like, please, I dare you.
Yeah, I don't think Ray could do shit with Parkinson's.
No, Ray looked like he was about to kill him, and you know what? It's a credit to the guy that plays him, because if you again Breaking Bad reference, he had that same look as Gus Fring. Like just that stare, like do something, that I'll slice you, or I'll kill you. I mean, either one. That
getting into a knife fight with somebody with Parkinson's is nuts, man. You know what I mean? Yo, nah, I'm not doing it. You got it. That's you know what I mean. That's why the Peckerwoods rolled out. Man. Like, you know what? Nah, his Parkinson's gonna make it.
That Zorro line on your ass.
Yeah, nah, man. I'm cool. I'm out of here, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
There's disease everywhere. Oh my god. Woo.
That shit
Okay.
crazy. My fault. Go ahead. Continue with
Jesus
your
Christ.
Yeah.
Nah, you good, bro.
Oh my God.
So we also meet Ava in this episode.
We
Yep.
do.
Yep.
He wrote up on Ava, man. Like, how y'all think this relationship's gonna turn out between Ava and Leo Ray?
She gonna flip it. She gonna flip it, fam.
You think so?
I think she gonna be. Last week we was talking about the deception and all that shit. The episode synopsis was talking about. I think it got something to do with her. Ain't she a lawyer? Ain't she a lawyer?
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
man.
a lot of connections.
Yeah.
With a lot of connections, because the way that they just casually, I had it written down here. The way that I wrote down here, they have a weird fascination with dead people. Because the way that they could just pull up a corpse, in that scene with the burning car, and I'm just like, where do you get a corpse from?
Where you
Like,
get a
just,
black man corpse from? That's a black man corpse. That
Right.
shit didn't bother y'all? That didn't bother y'all?
like, what?
This Italian white
Seriously.
woman set a black man on fire?
Seriously, because I had questions. I was like, "What? Where did you get this skeleton from? What grave did you go to get this body?"
I don't trust her.
So many questions. Ava, she's very sketchy.
Yeah.
But I noticed that she is probably the only person that can really calm Leo down, because his hand started shaking in the car, and she just put her hand on his and just told him to just be calm.
Yeah.
And he just relaxed. I was like, they have history.
Man, he's smashing.
Oh no, he definitely is.
I told you
That's probably
he's smashing.
You did well. We're going episode by episode.
I mean, you would too, nigga.
Come on, I don't know, fam. She had a black body just set on fire.
Nah, I'm smashing.
So
Ava.
if you cross her, you might end up on top of a car and your skeleton just
I'm
it's
cool.
like a Thriller video.
Hey man, it was good while it lasted, my nigga.
Right.
It was
Shaking it off, man. I'm with it.
Thriller head ass.
The skeleton had Parkinson. That bitch was
Yo, what are we doing, fam?
I'm sorry. Another problem with the episode.
Oh,
problem right here, right?
Oh my God.
Ray Leo
Mm-hmm.
snuck out of jail in the back of the whip, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
He put himself into the lining of the seat.
Yeah.
Where the fuck Stan was gonna go?
He was gonna go right beside him. So that bedding underneath that car must have been pretty large to fit both of them potentially.
Yeah.
But
When I seen that, I was like, hold on, how the fuck Stan was supposed to get the fuck in there?
Yeah.
I don't know, but you know what I mean, he had it in the shop with the whole mindset of both of them was gonna leave.
Right. So he was already mentally surveying, like, okay, this size, and he was thinking about his body size, and then what's the guy name? Stan's body size, yeah. So he already mentally had it like, no, this will work. But Stan just chickened out at the last minute, and
then Leo Ray come through the seat.
Yeah,
like, nigga, you was not holding your breath that long. You got Parkinson's.
Hey, get off his
so you can't breathe. Yo, fam, what's up with you, fam? What's going on?
You don't think when you ride down the road, you don't think you felt that vibration in the back seat? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Hey, well, y'all got problems, man.
We got problems. No,
it's
you got problems.
That's you, bro.
Oh fuck, man.
You're wild, fam.
So we come to the end of the episode where we meet his daughter, where we see that his daughter is working at what's SLS? That's the place. Yeah.
Silas. Oh, I know. Silas was the white dude name, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Working with him and stuff, and I thought it was kind of a cool scene. Him seeing her for the first time in 17 years. You know what I mean? And him not really knowing what the hell. I mean, what are you supposed to say? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
yo.
It's me.
Come give me a hug, squirrel.
Yeah. Squirrel, get your ass over here.
Tell me a squirrel. You know what I mean?
Because the way her whole face was so scared, shook, mad when she heard squirrel, the way she just looked like who is that? Like I'm literally like looking at a stranger. So you know, it was interesting to see her initial reaction. Like, dang, like this dude is really out of. First of all, you out of jail.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we even having this conversation?
Why you at my job, nigga?
Right, and you show up to my place of employment.
Nigga, your pops outside your job. Like, hey, squirrel, what you gonna say?
Like, fam, I ain't seen you in 17 years. What are you doing?
Squirrel, how you doing?
Oh boy,
it's very disturbing. Like,
I don't know what I would do, fam.
Security.
I mean,
I don't know what I would do, fam.
Security, go get this man. He calling me squirrel. Who is this nigga?
Right, facts. Facts.
One thing that I peeped out though in that conversation, she said you can't talk about moms. What the fuck y'all think he did to the moms, man? And is she Asian?
Nah, I don't think she's Asian.
The daughter looked mad Asian,
might
fam.
be. She might
Asiatic, man. With the bangs and shit, she looked mad Asiatic.
I mean, it does feel like her and her adoptive sister could be real sisters.
Yeah.
Like it does look like they
possible.
could be real sisters, but I don't think so.
All right, so what y'all think he did to the moms though? Because you said you're not allowed to talk about moms.
He probably had her killed.
Y'all think of Ray Leo?
Yeah, I think Leo had her mom killed.
What the fuck? Why would you go that deep, Avery?
I mean, I'm just
Avery like shit, nigga. I don't know.
I'm just doing context clues. I'm like, listen, it might be a bit of a reach, but based on Leo, like you see the whole process of him, the way he was able to get out of jail in the first place, the way his mind works, that awkward moment when he had to get the key out of
it's made out of soap, man. It's made out of soap.
And just the way he had to reach in and get the key out, the way listen. I'm glad he didn't start shaking while he's trying to get that key in the door.
He would have broke that shit. It would have broken that.
That would have been bad. Leo, it's not too far removed from him to do something crazy like that. Because I mean, the way that him and Stan set all that up with the whole cafeteria scene, all that, yeah. Leo, he did something to that lady.
I think that he cheated on the moms with Ava.
That's possible too.
And however he went to jail, got something to do with Ava. It's like you cheated on my mom, you went to jail, fuck you, you left us. That's what I think. That's what I think happened. Nigga, what do you think happened?
Off of this episode, I didn't get any of that which y'all talking about at all.
Really?
Like that, y'all just went way the fuck over there. I didn't get that at all.
Okay.
It's a kaleidoscope.
That's true. I do feel like she's dead somewhere. You know what I mean? Like something happened to the mom.
See?
I do feel like he has something to do with it, but I also feel like it's some, I don't know, man. I just feel like it's some hidden shit in here. From the first two episodes, watching this episode, I know for sure that the mother's dead, but I have no fucking clue what's going to happen. Like none, just based off of these two episodes, I'm like, what the fuck is it? Because it's so much misdirection in both episodes that I have no clue, man. I have no clue at all.
Man, what y'all think about the dick ass FBI agent? I think she a dope head too.
Yeah, something's off with her.
They definitely alluded to her being a dope head.
She's a dope head, head fed, fam.
Yeah. She's just too overzealous, man. You know how they make these cops in these shows, fam? It's always that one cop that can't go home.
I'm gonna tell you the one cop that I hate. The chick from Power. The New York strong accent detective chick from Power.
Oh, the detective. Oh, gotcha. Oh,
Angela?
No, not Angela. The one they bring in later on down the line.
Yeah, the other Spanish.
Yeah,
man, I want her to die so fucking bad. That's a whole nother show. I want her out of here, man.
I hate her fucking voice, man. I hate her voice.
It's weird as fuck. And she nosy as shit. It's like, yo, what the fuck?
That's her job. She has to be nosy.
That one, and then the second one that's on my hit list. That sounds crazy, but the second one that's on my hit list is the cop from Raising Kanan, the white lady.
Yeah,
She gotta go too.
Oh yeah, she is annoying.
She gotta go.
She is annoying. And there's one in the the Power Part 2 Ghost, the other cop. I don't remember his or her name. I don't remember, but they were annoying too. And there's one in the BMF show that's annoying too. Well, never mind. We're not
new season. Is it a new season?
No. In the first season of BMF.
I gotta go if I can find it out, man. I'm a cop killer.
Yeah,
Yeah. So how y'all felt about this episode overall, man?
I enjoyed it. I think it was really good. A lot of action, a lot of suspense in it. Especially that whole getting out of jail, that whole sequence of events from the cafeteria to setting it up to how they went about it. All of that was good. Really felt sorry for Ray Leo in this episode. I think Leo has Ray, whichever name you call him. Ray Leo. Yeah. He has a lot to work through. And I don't know if I don't know how that's going to evolve in these next few episodes, but I'm looking forward to seeing how his story ends. So this episode, I definitely enjoyed it. And I'm glad that he was able to give her the letter, and that was a real nice scene.
Where he get green paper from?
I don't know.
Neko sick of my shit.
This nigga be noticing shit that don't matter.
I don't know.
Whatsoever.
Because it did fade at the end, of course, with the letters, and then went to green. I think that's just going with the theme of the episode.
Okay.
It's just the theme of the episode.
That's okay. It's okay, Keiz. It's okay.
There's nothing more into it.
Okay, you the one told me this was a master detective ass show, so I'm trying to be master detective, looking for Blue's fucking clues, and now
you want it to make sense again, and we mentioned that in the yellow episode, and after that, it doesn't have to make sense, Keiz. It's okay.
2 episodes.
Do you feel better about this episode
than yellow
going forward? Yes.
I feel like I will continue to watch this show, not only because we're doing this, but because like I gotta see, like, fam, Stan bugging. 6 months left. We're finna break out of jail for Bobby's girl. Cause that's who it end up being. Bobby's girl.
Yeah, well, we know that from the first episode.
I want to know if he cheated on Hannah's mom. I want to know if Hannah's mom's Asian. I got questions. So because I got questions, I want to continue to watch.
Okay.
Gotcha.
That's where I'm at with it.
That's fair.
And I want to see more from the P. Woods.
Yeah, them.
We're not going to see the
Pecker Woods.
As a person that watched a couple episodes ahead, we are not going to see the Pecker Woods.
The Pecker Woods ain't coming back?
No. Wow, Neko.
I'm out. Exit.
I'm going to keep watching. Shirt. I'm going to keep watching.
Well, anyway, any last words before we close out?
Nah. What's the next episode, King? In our order, Blue.
The next episode is Blue,
and Blue is 5 days before the heist, so we get back into the heist. So I'm excited. I want to see the heist now. I want to see the heist. Netflix kind of fucked the show up for me. On the ads that they have on like other television channels and stuff, like when you're watching maybe Stars and they show a Netflix ad for the show, they give us a lot of clips for things that I haven't seen, and it kind of like tells the story. And I'm not really fans of trailers that tell way too much. But other than that, man, I'm locked in and ready.
I do know this though. Everyone that I've seen watched it, like that I know watched this, and everything that I've read about this show, you have to watch. Which in our order, we watch White. I think it was White last, which is the heist.
Yeah, we watch White last.
It's the heist. They said watch the heist last because the heist is more of an ending than 6 months later. The 6 months later episode. So
the 6 months later episode comes right before the heist, the order that we're watching.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, man. I'm just excited to keep on going to see what more crazy shit that they throw in here that's Easter eggs for all of us to talk about.
I'm ready to watch it every Saturday morning. This is my Saturday morning thing with you guys. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. Well, That's it for us. I'm Neko.
Keiz Ali.
Mr. Avery Brown.
And we out.
And we watched Kaleidoscope, the green episode, where Parkinson takes over Leo's body.
Oh my God.